Hey guys, so I mentioned before that one of the things I want to do on this channel is talk to you guys about things that I've learned and things that I've been through, and I want to do that with this video. I want to talk to you about things I've learned while trying to be healthy. Now, I am in no way a professional and not an expert on this subject whatsoever. This is purely just information based on the things that I've experienced. Now, whether I am fully knowledgeable on all things related to the subject, I doubt it. I think you could do way more research than what I'm about to tell you, but hopefully the information I give you can be a jump start for you to look more into it and maybe make some healthier life choices for yourself, because I know I am not at my most fit at this point in my life, but I noticed that these things that I did put into practice at one point and another improved my lifestyle, and I did see some physical changes. So let me just tell you what some of those things I did were, and hopefully you can benefit from it. First on the list is fiber. Fiber is your best friend. It is the best thing that you can have as part of your diet because basically it's just going to regulate everything in your system. What fiber does is it bulks up the waste in your system so that it acts as like a natural laxative, so that it passes through your system and your colon at a much quicker rate and much more smoothly. So if you're someone who experiences a lot of constipation, something that you're missing in your diet aside from possibly water is fiber, because fiber is going to help smoothen everything out. And I know you're probably like, ew, gross, oh my god, but it helps. Second on the list is superfoods. Superfoods, I know it's like all over, it's been like a trend for a while, and some of us might be wondering what superfoods are. And basically what superfoods are foods that are jam-packed with vitamins and minerals. And what you might want to compare that to is, for example, iceberg lettuce. Iceberg lettuce has really no health value. There's nothing beneficial to eating lettuce. Even sometimes you'll see like sweet corn is also something that doesn't have any really like real nutritional value. But superfoods like chia seeds are high in fiber and minerals and certain vitamins that, you know, you might find in different foods, but in this case it's in one particular food. And that's what superfoods do for you. A number of superfoods can be cacao, so you can find cacao powder, organic maca, acai, you know, lentil, even kale. Kale is great. Kale's my favorite. I love kale. And these are all things that they just have a lot of vitamins and things that you want to have in your system. And sometimes by consuming these superfoods, what it does is it helps your body just function much more evenly and easily. So maybe consuming these foods might help boost your metabolism, which in turn will help burn fat or burn foods much more easily. And what I learned is when I had superfoods as part of my diet combined with the fiber, I just found that every day I had more energy, and I just found that it was easier for me to keep track of my weight and keep track of, you know, what was going into my system and what was coming out. Number 3, sometimes we're on a budget. I know I am, and it's not like we can go out and buy a whole grocery of superfoods, and sometimes we don't even know what to make with these foods. I get that, it's hard. So something that I practiced and still practice and think that would be a good plan for you are vitamins. Vitamins are the best. There are just things that we don't get into our diet. There are just things that we aren't able to eat. Sometimes our days are really busy, and like I said, sometimes we just don't have the money to buy the best and healthiest foods for ourselves. So something that I did was I made sure that I consumed vitamins every day so that my body was getting all the nutrients it needed to function to the best of its ability. What I used for vitamins was GNC's Ultra Mega Green Women's, and what this is a whole food enhanced multivitamin. So it's a regular multivitamin with vitamin A, C, D, and all the great things that you need in your everyday life, but it had green blends, an antioxidant blend, a beauty blend, all these things filled with superfoods and other great powders that keep us healthy. Another one that I've just recently been using is Amazing Grass's Green Superfood. This one comes with less per bottle, but it's just as good and actually is much cheaper than the GNC brand. So definitely check that out. That's just something personal I practice. I don't know if there are many articles online that you can look up, but it just made it easier for me to put into practice having more fiber and having more superfoods in my system while not, you know, breaking my wallet and trying to figure out where I could find these things in the first place. Fourth on the list is I learned you don't have to work out every day. I know some of us, we really want to lose weight ASAP, and you know, we see all these diets and all these things that require us to work out every day, and it can be really stressful, and sometimes we just don't have the time for it. But what I want to tell you is that you don't have to start off every day. This idea that you have to go right into it and do some stressful work every single day, that's not how it works. You need to go at your own pace, and I know you've heard it before, but it's totally true. Whether it's every other day or just on the weekends, you want to get your body started. You want to get used to the idea of working out and making this part of your habit. And even if that starts out slow, if you're anything like me, going right into it, it makes it easier to give up just as quickly. So you want to start out small, you want to make better habits, and that leads me to my fifth recommendation, is that before you work on your body, you need to work on your mind. You know, you have to realize why you want to work on yourself. Do you want to lose weight? Do you just want to make better lifestyle choices? I know for me, I am at risk of being diabetic, and I want to wear really nice clothes. So these two interests combined have led me to, you know, wanting to lose weight for myself. And I feel happy in my body. I feel happy with who I am, but I know that I don't want to be sick later on, and I know that there are certain clothes that I can't wear right now. So given that I want to be healthier for myself, and on the side there's this slight interest, I think this is something that I want to pursue. Make sure that you're in the right mindset, that you know why you're doing this and you're doing it for the best reason possible, and don't let people pressure you. So once you work on that, you can definitely follow some of these recommendations that I've made. So I hope this information helps jumpstart you on any lifestyle changes you might want to do. If there's any feedback that you want to give me or any pointers you'd like to give, definitely do that. But otherwise, let us try our best. Let us. Because foods, you know, lettuce.
You think you're funny, dog?
I'm just kidding.